Alrighty, guys and gals, it's Boomy here again, bringing you some Child of Light this time around. I figured I'm going to do a let's play of this beautiful game, and I'm going to play New Game Plus. I already beat the normal game. I'm going to try a little bit more challenging. It's not a very hard game as far as regular version is, so hopefully New Game Plus is going to be a little bit better. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. Yes, let's go. I know I could play it on Expert, but you know what? There's another game mode after this, New Game Plus Plus, and the enemies are way up there in level, so it'd be fine. I reckon I'll just stay on the casual. Anyway, I invested a lot of hours so far in this game, and it's beautiful. It is I'm just gonna be quiet for this part. Never mind. Hold on.
Child, tuck yourself in bed and let me tell a story of Lemuria, a long-lost kingdom, and a girl born for glory. In Austria was a crown land ruled by a duke. Aurora was his child of a duchess mysterious, beloved by her father. He raised the girl alone. They were rarely apart, till the duke felt lonely and misplaced his heart. It was the Great Friday before Easter 1895. Players performed for the duke, his new bride at his side. That night Aurora went to sleep. The fire burned down low. She caught a chill that spread. Her skin was cold as snow. At dawn they found her, vacant, Aurora's light gone out. Her father wept and pleaded, but there could be no doubt. For all intents and purposes, Aurora was dead. And yet, once upon a time, she awoke in a strange land instead.
Okay. As far as the game goes, it's beautifully done. I like it. I like the combat, the visual art, and everything else. Really, the only thing I really don't like is some of the dialogue between the characters. That's the only negative part of the whole game. Excuse me. The characters, some of the rhyming seems forced. It doesn't feel quite right. But other than that, this game is wonderful. It reminds me a lot of the style of the battles is what did you want to call it? Turn-based, but you got a lot of overworld exploration and whatnot. Let's see here. I wonder. Okay, I still have everything from my first playthrough. Okay. You have what's called oculi. You have your skills, your party, all that good stuff. Your skills, when you start off, you really start off with nothing. You pretty much just start off right here with like these first 3 skills, and that's it. Every time you level up, you get 1 point. And you keep moving around the tree however you want to, it doesn't matter. And then when you get to upwards of these, at the end of the tree, they take 2 points. So they take 2 levels per skill. It's just like most of the other games like that. You get, your MP, your strength, and all that other good stuff. Your defense. Since my character's level 60, she's got pretty nice stats right now. Her defense and magic defense is pretty balanced. She's pretty much the balanced character. She has the highest magic of all the characters. She has a decent strength, so she can do an okay physical, and she does really well with magic, but she only has light magic. The oculi is your little crafting thing you have, and I made sure I had at least one of everything whenever I started playing, so that I could show you guys. The only thing I don't have here featured here is two things she has equipped. A Princess Stone and a Brilliant Spinel. But you can go and take, whenever you start a new game, you don't have any of this stuff. Unless you buy the DLC that gives you starting out with some of these, you don't have anything. All you have to do is you can make different combinations. You can put 3 of the smallest ones together to make a bigger one. And it just keeps going up from there. It takes 3 of each to make the bigger ones. Like so. Easy enough. Wait a minute, why didn't that go away? That was odd. Huh. That shouldn't have happened. Okay. Anyway, you can make different combinations, like a sapphire and a ruby makes amethyst. Was it? Yeah, that's right. A sapphire and an emerald makes tourmaline. A sapphire, a ruby, and an emerald makes a diamond. What was that? I think you need tourmaline, amethyst, and citrine to make onyx. To make citrine, you need what was that? I don't remember now. I think it was a ruby. Yes, right. And a ruby and an emerald to make citrine. Onyx, on the other hand, is pretty difficult. You need a lot of these bigger ones. You need tourmaline, amethyst, and citrine to make onyx. Now, the hardest ones to craft is the spinel. Well, other than the Princess Stone. The Princess Stone is ridiculous. You need the largest diamond, you need the largest onyx, and you need the largest spinel. Spinel, you need a diamond and an onyx to make. So it's pretty intensive to make one of those. The Princess Stone is really intensive because it takes a spinel, an onyx, and a diamond, I do believe. No? What was that? Can't believe I don't remember how to make it. Let's see. A diamond, onyx. Oop. Oh, you need the largest ones. That's what it is. A diamond, onyx, and a spinel. I do believe that's what it was. Diamond, onyx, spinel. Yep, that's it. Princess Stone. But I'm not going to waste these on that until I can get more. So, for now, I'll just use this. Now, for equipping your oculi, the first one is for your attack, and the spinel is, besides the Princess Stone is the highest tier stuff you can get. You know, you can equip whatever, like sapphires add water damage. The base one doesn't add any extra damage, but as you get up in the higher tiers, it adds more damage. You know, that's water, fire, lightning, paralysis. You know, increases damage when your HP gets low. You know, light damage. Increases your speed, your spell power, and your attack power. I definitely went with the spinel for just the extra attack power, and it's, non-type, so whatever. In your defense, I put a diamond just for the additional experience boost, so that's always good. But if you can get 3 Princess Stones are the best anywhere you go. That's all there is to it. Reduce physical and magical damage by 25%. You just can't beat that. I do have the DLC, so I did get like the Iron Stone, and I do have the extra Golem side quest and all that good stuff. But anyway, and for unlocking everything, I'm glad I got to keep all my potions and stuff. I might actually need them this time around. I think the entire time I played the first one, the first playthrough, I used 3 potions. I used like 2 of these healing tonics and a what was that? Unstoppable all, just so that I could beat the final boss really quickly, because I got aggravated with getting interrupted constantly. So anyway, let's begin. When you begin, you can go left, but there's nothing there you can do right now. So you just keep going right. The old monastery. It's like Diablo. That's what it reminds me of. Anyway, down into the hole. It's got a nice little puzzle element. You know, you do have some different puzzle things you can do. There's not a whole lot of puzzles in this game, but there's enough to keep you interested. If you like puzzles anyway. Okay, I can't get anything here. There's a nice little wolf protecting a treasure chest over here. Enemies, if they can get to you, like level, besides flying enemies, you know, they'll come after you, but if they won't jump down or whatever to come after you, so until you get a little bit further on, enemies won't attack you anyway, so you don't have to really worry about it. There's a spider! This place has a lot of spiders and all kinds of other different enemies. But that is a beautiful... I'm not really sure what kind of tree that is. Excuse me. This little... well, whatever you want to call it. They call it Firefly. Iniculus, I think that is his name. See, there's some nice rhyming in here, but some of it really will feel forced later on. But other than that, you know, you can't really expect too much from, you know, like a fairy tale game when it comes to stuff like that. The only thing that you can change the dresses for Aurora. That's also part of DLC. There's a nice, let's see, Princess of the Wind and Inked Aurora. The Princess of the Wind is a blue dress, and you know, it just doesn't really do anything for you. The black one changes her hair to white, but that's about it. Nice little tips, I guess it shows up here. But now whatever's here, you know, it pops up tips. If you already know the controls, you don't have to worry about it. You can already do it. Now that is a big giant back there. That's all I gotta say. He is way back there and making the screen shake. These little things here, these wish trees or bushes or whatever you want them to call them, these are very nice. So, like it says, you want to follow the orange to the blue all the way across, and you can collect the orbs to refill your health and your MP, and also Iniculus's bar. If you hold left click, he shines bright, and it can shine and illuminate dark areas. And on top of it, it can stun enemies for surprise attacks, which I try to abuse. You can also, what they don't tell you early on, is that you can left click over Aurora and you can heal yourself at the expense of some of his light bar. It does recharge, but getting the orbs, which come back after a time, fills everything back up anyway. So during battle, Iniculus will not recharge. That is the only bad thing. Okay. Too bad you can't fly. Alright. It's a nice little puzzle. Ignite your rear. It's wonderful. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Alright. I'm going to keep going right. Yeah, that's right. I'm stopped here. There's nothing I can do. Okay. I'm going to leave those there. You can leave them there, and they'll just stay there forever. But the goal here is just to use Iniculus's light and open up the path. Plain and simple. Alright, let's go inside. The sword and the stone reminds me of King Arthur. That's what it just makes me think of every time I see it. Alright. Give me the sword. Now that broadsword is, it's a broadsword. It's pretty large. It's too big for a little girl like that to be wielding one-handed or even two-handed. Alright, it's first battle. Now what you can do with the Iniculus is hold over the enemy, like I said, and stun it. Now you have all your, your regular things that you have. Now in battle they do give you 2 little wish bushes to restore your health and mana. But, oops. They take a long time to come back. You have your act, your party, your flee, and your potions. And then you just pick whatever whatever you wish to do. If you play just beginning, really all you're gonna have is slash, defend, and heal, and that's about it. But enemies like this, since she has such a high magic, I'm gonna use Light Ray on them. I wonder how much damage I'm gonna do. Okay then. Well, never mind. One shot. Oh, I forgot. That's right. At the very beginning of the game. Ooh, got a Tumble Sapphire. The very beginning of the game, the enemies are really simple to help you get used to the game. Now, so you can stun the enemies on the overworld like that. You can just run through them and keep on going, or you can just let them come unstunned and you get a surprise attack. Now, the surprise attack allows you to go first, of course, and puts the enemies further down on the waiting bar. So, it's always nice to do. If you can afford it, Iniculus's charge, stun the enemies to make them take longer to attack. Just keep on going. It's not very, like I said, it's very simple here at the beginning of the game. But I think after the first boss, everything becomes much, becomes much more harder. Well, much harder. Yeah, there we go. That's the right thing to say. Huh. The Dark Queen Umbra. Shadow of her in the background. Alright, once again. I wonder how much a physical attack will do on this guy. Okay. Yeah. Enough. Yeah. Ah, I fell. I gotta get it. See, you can either go and physically get the treasure chest, or you can just use Iniculus to open them up for you. Either way goes. Now, the only ones you can't open are the ones with the switches on them. You have to come up and physically touch them yourself and open them. Now, some enemies, you're really not going to get a surprise attack on. They can get a surprise attack on you, and it's called the ambush. Alright, I'm just going to slash all. Easy enough. See, there was a big difference. Ooh, leveled up. There was a big difference in how much damage I did just then. Wow, that's a lot of damage for Light Ray. Okay then. I'm going to go with this. Yes. That is a lot of damage for a magic attack. There are a lot of hidden... Oh, I can't look at the map yet. But there are a lot of hidden things in this game. A lot of hidden passageways and hidden items that increase your stats and hidden treasure chests all the way through. It's a lot hidden. I'll put it like that. And Iniculus will help you find a lot of it. Tumbled sapphires, that's wonderful. I keep finding a bunch of them. I could maybe make them into other ones. Okay, I can't remember if there's some... Yeah, there's a treasure chest over here. A magic potion. Not very useful. I have yet to... I might come around this time around having to use some of those. I've never had to use one of those in battle because of the nice wish bushes that they give you in battle that recharge. You know, it gives you a lot of MP back, and I never have to worry about it. Go ahead and take care of the enemies. The enemies will never respawn once you kill them, unless you leave. Like if you later on you can fast travel, and that is the only way that they'll ever come back. If you go to a different area completely and then come back, they'll respawn. Other than that, once you take care of them once, they're gone forever. That is a lot of tumbled sapphires. I'm going to go ahead and turn those into the second highest and make that one into the largest. I can't seem to get rid of all my smaller ones. My OCD kicks in and I have to keep them. It kind of bothers me right now that I don't have one of everything in my inventory. But, you know, it'll be okay. This is a good place to remember. There is a nice little side quest here that you can do later, and that's the first flying enemy. I don't think he comes down where you can attack. I like his top hat. Anyway, let's go. The Banshees. These things are weak to light magic. And you will see it. I'm going to obliterate her. Okay, here we go. Stun her, and just let it go. See how much damage this does. Okay, yep, that's a lot. 1,138. That's a good bit. Now, if I would have got a critical, that would have easily been over 2,000. What is my critical hit chance, by the way? 11%. That is awful. A lot of the other characters that you get, a couple of them have way higher crit chances than you do. Oop, I think I don't remember if I'm supposed to go up or down. Oh, I was supposed to go up. Okay, I'm gonna go down. I think there's a couple of chests down there. Okay. These Banshees, they are weak to magic, but they're resistant to physical. So it's best just to go ahead and just try to do a all spell. If you or the enemy gets into the cast area, obliterated. Light Ray has a chance to automatically just kill an enemy, a 10% chance. So sometimes you get really lucky with that. But oh wow, I done forgot what I was saying. Oh, see there? I interrupted the enemy. Look at that. That's wonderful. These gargoyles. But yeah, those Banshees, they are pretty resistant to physical, so you don't do any damage. Gargoyles, they don't have very high physical defense. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's magical defense. Okay, never mind. I had it backwards. Oh well. Wow. Yeah, when you get to the cast zone, like you just seen, that interrupts the enemy. And he's never going to get an attack off of him. He's dead. Plain and simple. It's a lot more experience this time around. It's wonderful. One chest. A Firefly Elixir restores Iniculus's bar. If you're in battle, that is pretty useful. You don't have to use it. Like, I didn't use it the first time around. So I have a bunch of them saved up. I think I have. Let's see, I have 44 of them. So the new game plus, the enemies are all at least level 45. And then a new game plus plus, which is higher than this. All the enemies are at least level 70. So it'll make a big difference. Okay, let's go. Another little nice puzzle here. They don't really give you hints. They just, show you a visual where you have to go. So, yeah, it's not too bad. The first boss is not too far from here. Oh, come on. Banshee. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be easy. No, light ray all. She only has 4 magic spells, sadly. Well, besides elevate damage. Elevate damage gives you a level 2 gives you like a 35% damage boost for 4 turns. Heal can heal yourself or your allies for like, I think it was like 200 and something, which is not too bad, But light ray and light ray all both do a lot of damage. They do more damage than starlight, but they take a lot longer. So starlight is really good if you just want to spam a magic spell. I think starlight is still good enough to kill both of them. Yeah, still enough. She has a lot of magic power, so I can still spam it for a while in this early game. I know whenever I first started playing, I did go that route and get starlight first because it was, it was faster casting. Because level 1, 27 versus 32. Light ray is better, but just, however way you want to build it. Ah, here we go. I love little puzzle games like this. Yes, I would like to fly. I didn't pay that any attention. You have oculi, but what kind of oculi is that? That must be a pretty large one. I would like to have something like that. Okay. I'm gonna go and illuminate this. Hop on. Oh, wow, really? Go back up. And I don't know how she jumps from roasting children to cats and bats, but I guess it's just a rhyme. If you don't get those bulbs in the order of the orange light, it'll just all turn to blue light for Aniculus, and it will not give you any health or MP. So, which really is okay, because like I said, you can always just use Aniculus to restore your health. You can't restore MP, but that's okay. Come on, back down. There we go.